Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadtoroota.com with your morning horn of Z's, your sip of coffee. These were the Road to Roota mugs I gave out a while ago for every subscriber. We'll probably do another one of those promotions. I love the promotions, they're great. If you haven't been on roadtoroota.com, go over there. Check it out. Look at the private road membership right now. I'm giving away one Road to Roota silver 1 ounce coin. May the road you choose be the right road, as well as one PPT token that I think are going to go absolutely nuts. I just wanted to say today something pretty important. The difference between looking for a short-term gain where you cash in your cryptos and take some fiat money and walk away with your US paper dollars versus what I think is going to happen in the future. You won't be selling your cryptos for paper dollars. That system is dying. So think twice, think 3 times about, one, why you invested in these ICOs and the cryptos and the tokens, and number 2, the announcements that will be coming out in the future, especially for these small companies with a great management team, great idea, and great execution probability. And I'm going to show you a couple of those right now. But if you guys are watching the cryptos, yes, it's going crazy and it's awesome. But remember, the majority of humanity has no idea that this is even going on, and they all will at some point. This is the time to build your generational wealth and pick the right companies that are going to be around, are going to execute on their plan. Time to implementation will be big, because once these things get implemented, everybody's going to run to that certain crypto because it's got an up-and-going business plan. And Reggie Middleton of Vertasium is awesome with that. As he's going to have some announcements coming up into this month and into September, and then just going forward, announcement after announcement. Remember, Reggie is holding back a lot of the tokens because he's going to institute these platforms and then introduce the tokens to that and get the network effect. Brilliant idea. Very good. If you're interested in long-term wealth, which I think we all are. So Bitcoin's going nuts, which is great, $4,440. I do have some Bitcoin, like everybody. Hopefully everybody has some Bitcoin. I don't have a lot of Bitcoin because there's still a lot of shaking to do around Bitcoin and making it as secure as they want. They got to get past the SegWit implementations and all that stuff. So it'll be volatile still. But yeah, you just sit, hold it, and wait. Ethereum, I think, is an excellent buy right now, still at $300. I see that going up fairly quickly in the near term. They'll have some announcements of increased speed, and the blockage problems will go away. Lots to go through still with Ethereum, and EOS is nipping at its heels, but EOS is a long way away from implementation. And then there's the Chinese Ethereum wannabe, Neo, which has gone nuts lately, and good for them. I mean, China's a gigantic market. Just think about how many people, and they are adopting Bitcoin faster than in the cryptocurrencies faster than any other country, I believe. So it's really exciting. Russia has announced that they're gonna. A Russian guy has announced that he's going to be a huge Bitcoin miner, which is good. It diversifies the mining pool. It's not just China going to be taking over all this stuff, which is good. And I've said it for a long time. Every country in the world is going to be mining Bitcoin at some point. So now is not the time to sell and take profits. If you invested in a company that you like the long-term prospects, as an example, I'm going to show you a company that I recommended to the Road to Roota subscribers on the private road, and then even publicly, a company called ADX. Here's ADX in the last 24 hours, up 120%, which is nothing. It is absolutely nothing. Yeah, look at the last 7 days. It's gone from, like, what was it? I don't even remember what it was, 20 cents or so to it's just a huge number. And the reason that it's happening is that it's getting some publicity and it's executing its business model. ADX signed a partnership with Vimeo to which has 4 million video users, to inject the ADX program into that system, which is great. But the big one was the announcement that they are signed a partnership with Neo, the Ethereum of China, and that's a monster. ADDX at some point will probably be signing contracts with Google and YouTube and Facebook. Imagine the amount of publicity that will be for a blockchain technology company injecting truth and honesty into the advertising into those stations. Really exciting times. But it's just a great example of, I know people who sold ADDX when it doubled, went to 50 cents or something like that. I don't even remember what the ICO was at, but it was very low. And then they sold out. They said, "Oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever! I doubled my money." Now they're sitting there with, double their cash, and ADDX has gone up, 500% more. These are long-term holds, especially if you've analyzed the company and analyzed the situation that the world is changing. More and more people will be coming into the crypto space because the old system is dying. And those of you, sorry about that, had to cut and paste the second half of this video because when I went to the SALT membership site, my username and password was sitting there on the screen, so I had to backtrack. But this is the SALT membership lending site. You can sign up and invest in SALT. It's really interesting concept. They are, I don't know where I cut off the last video, but they are the ICO. It's not an ICO. The membership sale is going very well. The 150s are gone. The $3 are gone. The $5 are gone, and they're on the last of the membership discounted sale, which is a 25% discount off retail, $7.50 per token. That is ongoing. So they're, I think, 90% right now, and I expect that to sell out shortly. Real exciting time for anyone invested in SALT. And this is one of those companies that you want to be holding for the long term, because as the banks figure out, oh my God, the world is changing, they're going to look for ways, one, to make money, and two, to be involved in blockchain technology. And this is the gap, bridges the gap between the old banking system and the new crypto banking system. Here is it's a abstract, they call it. It's like a perspectives. It's not a white paper, but it basically lays out everything you need to know about investing in SALT and being a retail user of SALT, using crypto-backed collateral loans to your advantage, so you don't have to sell your crypto when you've got to pay rent and take a tax hit and things like that. So the site is called, it's up here on the top, membership.saltlending.com/files/abstract.pdf. Hopefully you can see that up there. If you can't see it, if you're part of SALT, which I think everybody should be, so go to this site, membership.saltlending.com, log in, and you can sign up for an account, get a dashboard. You don't have to buy anything, but you can get started and get information on SALT. And then you can get this abstract, which is in the top section. You can just click on that and check this thing out. It's really slick the way these guys are doing it. They're doing it right. Cliff High is real excited about it. I'm real excited about it. Jason is really excited about it. And this has long-term legs, as Cliff says. It will really get exciting in 2019, 2020, when the entire banking system shifts over to a blockchain-based solution. And SALT will be just sitting there, got all the regulatory approvals, everything they need to move forward. The loans will be available. And it's not, you're not giving the banksters your cryptos. These are kept in a multi-sig wallet, and it's still your crypto. You're just using it as collateral if you don't pay back your loan. So the banks like it because it's easy to perfect the collateral. The smart contract automatically gives them the ability to pull money out for their rent payments. There's a cure period and all that. Read the abstract, read this whole document, and you'll be as excited as we are about this one. But yeah, so SALT should sell out, I would guess, sometime in the next few days, if not today. And that's the other thing. There's no limit to the amount of SALT tokens that you can buy in this pre-membership sale. So if you already have some, you can buy some more. They're $7.50 right now. The retail floor that Salt won't go below is $10 per coin. So after this pre-sale is done, all coins, new coins coming out of Salt will be $10 per coin. If the price, the fair market value rises on the exchanges, they'll rise the retail price of one Salt token. So it's really cool how that's done, and there's more information in this. When the pre-sale membership is finished, they will talk about, okay, here's total amount of tokens that are out there, here's how much we have left to sell retail, and they'll give us the full rundown of where we stand, and then a better idea on when the technology will be available. And I think they're shooting for November, December timeframe. The programmers supposedly are saying, yeah, we can get there. We can get there. Who knows with these things? By September, I think by September they'll be traded on exchanges. And then I expect volatility. I don't know if it'll go up or down. If it does go, nearing $10 or over $10, they'll probably raise the retail Salt price because they want to keep that retail price higher, obviously, than the market value. And then at some point, they will run out of all their retail tokens, and then the only way to get Salt tokens will be on the exchanges, basically taking them from somewhere else. Although that's not exactly true, because they're always pulling Salt tokens back in for the when people pay fees, and they pay part of there's annual memberships they have, and they sell different things on Salt. So all the Salt tokens will continue to be, it's kind of a deflationary move, because they're taking the tokens back in and then selling them out retail, and they're going to keep the retail price above the fair market value. So really interesting concept, really interesting format. The people who are running it know what they're doing, which is great. And this is the kind of thing we need to get people who are uncomfortable investing in blockchain technology companies more comfortable, because they can get it. They can read this prospectus. Oh, I get it. And they also have a debit card. I'll show you where that is. And it's really, I mean, this abstract, as they call it, is really cool. And they tell you everything about it, and they run through some scenarios of how collateral-backed crypto loans work, and the smart contracts, and everything is basically in the smart contract. So you don't need lawyers, you don't need accountants, it's all there. And there's the different tiers. You can be a membership is 1 Salt per year, a premier membership is 30 Salt per year, and you can get access up to $100,000 worth of loans. And then enterprise, the larger stuff, just contact for pricing, and they'll work with you, and you customize your multi-million-dollar Salt loan that you don't have to sell multi-million-dollars worth of crypto and pay taxes on, and you get all this stuff that they offer. There's the Linus stuff, and then there's the Salt debit cards. Really excited about that stuff. Lines of credit with a debit card, stuff like that. Great offering, unbelievable. Yes, I know. Am I a pumper? Yes, I'm pumping it because I understand it. I've read it all. Am I a dumper? No, I'm not going to sell any of it until probably 2020, 2021, when the whole world knows about all this stuff. And that, at some point, there will be competition that comes in, but it's not here now, and Salt should do very, very well. That's pretty much it for this morning. I might be giving an update a little later, not sure, but definitely, if you're interested in the road to Ruta, in the analysis, in the cryptos I talk about, and silver, still talking about silver, we're just in a waiting mode, but some really exciting silver stuff I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's Friday road trip for private road members. Now, you can go to roadtoruta.com right here and sign up right here. Subscribe today, and you get one of these. Look at that. It is a Road to Ruta silver coin. Each of them is numbered, along with a paper wallet of Populous PPT token right there. You get one. Right now it's at like $5 or $6, and that could easily jump like ADX has, 100, 200, 300%. I'm not saying it's gonna, but I see nothing but good things for Populous. And that's what the coin looks like. Look how cool that looks in the bottom. These are double strike coins. You can even see Ruta and the Silver Brick Road. You can see the cave in the side of the Grand Canyon for those people who are knowledgeable about the Road to Ruta stuff. So just go to this, subscribe to the website. It's $2.99 for a year. You can play with Bitcoin, but make sure you send me an email with your address so I can mail you the silver coin. And that's my advertisement for the Road to Ruta. All these new people that have signed up, thank you for signing up. And don't forget, there's massive amounts of information here, over 3,000 articles about gold, about silver, about the cryptos. And at the end of each section, like the top section, Road to Ruta Letters is free. Right at the bottom, it says Road to Ruta Letter Archives, and you can click on there and just look at all these articles about silver and veritasium and gold and the gold in the Grand Canyon, you name it. And there's more headlines on and on and on. This has been, what has it been? 17 years of work, all put into articles and letters and YouTube videos at roadtoruta.com. So come check us out. This is Bix Weir, roadtoruta.com. I'll talk to you later.